precise shadow last time, but let's have more like that. We've done that. Shoe buckle. To bring up the reference images again. So then your Sonic shoe buckle. Oh, okay, it's on the outer part of the shoe, which you can't actually see. Yeah, it's on the side of the shoe that is not even in frame. It's on the back part here. I don't know if my cursor's coming up, but the arting continues. Welcome, footy. And indeed it does. I'm a little bit nasal today, so I'm trying not to speak too much, but I just want to get this work done, because I will be out later today, so yeah, it's a bit of time then. I was thinking of the shoe buckle, but it's on the opposite side, which you can't even see from this angle, so I guess I can cross that out of my notes. I don't have to do it. I thought I forgot it, but turns out I didn't. I guess we can cross out the shoe buckle thing then. Hope everyone's New Year has been good. Yeah, it's called the Semi-Strong Alleyway, yeah. Okay. I guess it's time to colour in Sonic now, isn't it? That's why we picked the colour palette for him. Guess one of these will do. Lots of arty-farty today, guys. Hope you enjoy. Yep. I think that was for his eyes, yeah. So we can map it in. You could probably just paint bucket in the blue, to be honest, like I did for shadow. It was just a bit quicker for me. We have so many options when it comes to drawing digitally. Trying to get the hang of my new tablet. Really want to do art again? Well, I mean, I don't want to sound cliche, but do it. If I can inspire you, do it. I'm sure other people have probably said the same. Do like a drawing collab or something, or play some drawing games so they inspire you to actually like try drawing. What I've been doing lately to get into the mood. Wait, am I doing the arms correctly? Where'd my ref files go? I couldn't decide what to choose for music today, but I've been playing this game a lot, and I know that the artist is DMCA friendly, so I'm gonna rock out to it, at least for the time being. Good old Koshiro-san. Yeah, no, I'm overthinking. No, his arms are like that. It's fine. I worry too much. I haven't decided how I'm gonna do the shading yet, but chances are I'm probably just gonna rock transparency and just get different shaded pencils and stuff. Do my art with pencil and I can't hunch or lean over because I got bulge disc and gotta sit straight. Ah, yeah. You'd be one of those people that gets the drawing tablets like set up 90 degrees or whatever. Like, so that it keeps you upright. I don't know if I could ever do that, but I mean, different body types and all that. See, on one hand, I'm not hunching, like, in front of the screen with my new tablet, but on the other hand, I have to lean over more because it's, like, a tablet you draw directly on now. So I'm sitting in a different position, and I guess, I've got to be mindful to not strain myself either. Like anything, we can't sit too long, we can't stand too long because it's just not good for you. Like I said, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Just draw around and then we'll just paint bucket it in and it's less work. Sonic's head. Easy. Sometimes I worry too much. I mean, it's really prominently blue at the moment, but hey, it is Sonic. We'll fix it. Get some cool shading done in there. Just wanting to get this done, you know, whilst the hype and the motivation's still there. No. Hang on, I have this shade and that shade. Which one was for the eyes and which one was for the gloves? Because I do pick different ones, so I don't just go for... Because like pure white is just gonna be too bright. So maybe that's the gloves and that's the eyes, or... Yeah, I think that's what it's supposed to be. Radio. I think I'm going to be able to knock this out pretty quickly, at least before I have to head out tonight, so that's good. Yeah, I really didn't think I'd enjoy Sonic 3 as much as I did. It was pretty good. There's no such thing as a perfect movie, of course, but it was a good time. And I'd be eager to see what Sonic 4 brings, because... I mean, if you saw the after credit sequence, you'd know that there's definitely going to be a Sonic 4, without a doubt. Let's just hope it's good. Remind me again the colour scheme for his shoes. Yeah, because the stripe is white, but I guess the sort of shoe sole bit is like grey looking. There we go. That's our Sonic. Try and get the more grey looking shoe sole. So I guess the idea behind this pose, just to kind of recap, is I wanted to have them sitting like, you know, back against the wall, they're in an alleyway kind of thing, and maybe they're, I guess the idea is maybe they're fighting robots or something. I don't know if I really need to draw the robots, but maybe I'll draw like a shadow that implies that there's like a, no pun intended, that implies the floating, like, Eggman robots. I mean, the scene itself has nothing to do with the movie. I just thought it'd be a cool pose, you know, something like out of Shadow the Hedgehog and like co-op and stuff. Do Sonic's eyes next. Otherwise he's just weirdly scribbled in the moment. Sparkle. Good. Yeah, I think that's all the base colours done. Now we just gotta do the shading. Our wild salesman has appeared. I'm trying to finish our hedgehog boys. X Monster X, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Just working on our boys here. Some hedgehogs. Hellos. Yes, hellos. I think, hang on, I'm just trying to rearrange these. Still not used to this workspace setup. The best boys, indeed. Sonic 3 was a good movie. They definitely hit the fan service just right. Let's see, yeah, because I believe in protecting myself from mistakes, we're gonna have a duplicate, and we're just gonna lock transparency and do my shading, I guess. I couldn't really decide how else to do it, so I'm just gonna do it like this. See if this is gonna work. Okay. And then Not sure if chat can really see that, but I mean there's shading, I don't know. The eyeballs have shading. Ooh, we're working on it. I will admit I do have a soft spot for Tails, but that's mostly because he's, you know, a cute little fox, and if I was a Sonic character, I more than likely would be Tails, just personality-wise, because, you know, I'm the little dork that sits by the computer and has all the facts and stuff, and I'm also not good at fighting. But in terms of character design, I think Sonic and Shadow are both really cool. I'm just being realistic that, yeah, in their universe I probably would just be one of the more intellectual characters. Okay, so if the shadow's casting there, so... Not sure how much chat's seeing it, so... Oh yeah, Sales, how'd you go with your, the Sonic Takumi drawing for me? You probably forgot. Which is all good if you did. That one, that one. Machine. Kind of a gloomy, rainy day over here today, so all I'm hearing outside is just rumbling and rain. Could be an aesthetic for somebody. Hopefully we won't have any power issues today. If it gets worse, it might actually cut my power, so just a heads up, guys. I don't know how much more shading I want to do to Sonic, because he's still too blue. I mean, he's blue, but you know what I mean? Like, I need something more. We'll just lower the opacity and do something else. That's a bit better. I'm just gonna be a bit cheeky and blur it up a bit. Okay. Gloves got some shading, that's cool. I'll do the shoes. Let's see. It's coming along. Okay. Let's get the red. Not figure out how I'm gonna do this. It's just not jiving with me how I'm doing it. Try and work it in. Try to Bob Ross it a little bit. Oh dear, there's that thunder. I hope we don't lose power today, guys. I'm getting pretty close to finish with the drawing. Ouch. I guess that's like done, and then once we do like the filtering and stuff over the top, it should pop. I gotta do the background. Oh, I gotta do shadow as well. Of course we gotta do shadow. Sometimes it's easier to just pick one color and then just do like an overlay filter, like overlay multiply, those sorts of things. They help with the shading. I'll keep it on normal, please. Alright, time to colour in the edgelord. Second. Just to do some of that edgy shading. Come edgy boy. Probably should have done this to Sonic as well. Like, put some definition in his eyes too. We can fix that. I don't know what Sonic size. I'll try. Add a little bit of shine. A little bit subtle. Okay, I'm gonna try and shade the black a little bit. I went for off black, so hopefully it'll show up. Chat, how's the ultimate life form looking? I don't think there's a right or wrong way to do colouring. Just whatever works for you, really. I'm still pretty experimental with it. Sometimes I do this where I just kind of do it the traditional way of layering it with different pencils. And sometimes I'll do it with just a simple filter. It just depends. I think there's actually markings on Shadow's, like, was it his arms or legs? I'm gonna do it the reference image for him. I'll load up another one. I think there's markings I need to draw on him. I think they're on his arms? Oh, and his legs as well. Yeah, I was right. Like little red markings. They look like the back of the leg. Okay. The red ones are kind of around the elbows, I guess? Adha, good to see you. Still a little bit sniffly. Bit under the weather, but hey, we're here drawing and it always puts me in a good mood, doesn't it? Trying to finish Shadow, but I realise that I'm missing a few details. I'm going to add them in a second. Might as well finish the shading here. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, want to try and get back into the swing of things. I don't want to stay away too long. That'll have to be enough shading for now. Let's try and fix the... No, that's not what I missed you. It always opens the colour picker on the other monitor ever since I got this new tablet, so... Something like that. It kind of joins his elbows. Goes from like the glove to his elbow, I guess, about here. This leg's front facing, you can't see it on that leg. Need some more shading on that emerald. Good. I mean, as mentioned with my shading method before, I think we're going to do both methods, so now I'm just going to add another layer and just kind of go ham with them. Now, once we have the alleyway and everything in, this is probably going to be like a dark photo filter, so we might just pick something in between, go for like a off black that's purplish. Because purple will work for Sonic and purple will work for Shadow in terms of shading, I reckon. It looks weird at first, but it's what the filters and overlays are gonna do. It's like, make this make sense. There's no way. Just give up, keep trying. This song's so catchy. I came in to get some Gartic lobbies, no one's playing though, kinda sad. Aww. I don't know if I'll have any time to do Gartic lobbies today, just because Sundays are always very busy for me. I have things to do in the evening. But yeah, I'm sure we can maybe do one later in the week or something. I'm sure my friends, I could round some friends up to do it. Man, how was I right about this? I was like, oh, what am I going to use for shading? Oh, purple. Both characters can like fit purple on the color wheel. Because like, black and blue, you can make purple, kind of. You started too? Oh, that's nice. People in streaming are to get like 4 or 5 people, which is good enough. Yeah, it's a good start. If you're on for long enough, the people will build up. It's obviously not going to be instant. It does take some time for it to build up the algorithm and whatnot. Because I usually find that once I'm a few hours in and I'm tired and ready to go to bed, that's when I start to get more people. It's pretty funny. It's because they'll see that the stream's been up for a long time and then more people start coming in. Right. It does, but it's just how it is. Like, otherwise, if people instantly got loads of people at the very start, then people would just keep restarting streams, and it would just be pretty chaotic. Alright, I think that's more or less all the shading on of the dude. Now I just want to try out filters and see, yeah, if any will look good. Might be able to find one that kind of works for it. Saturation is somehow too saturated. Gets its name. Multiply. Multiply could work if we end up making the whole background really dark. Linear dodging just makes... yeah, okay. Soft light. Probably tied between a soft light and... yeah, multiply might work if it's really, really dark. Let's see, here we go. Oh, U2 sales? I've been the same. That's why I'm a little bit nasal today. I'm not talking too much. I just want to get this drawing done. But, I'll be sure to upload it and share it around. Low the opacity, that may work? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. It's a bit too, rough. Yeah. Plus, I still need to draw the background in, so once I get the, you know, the rough concrete looking background thing, and then we throw a filter on it, it should hopefully all come together. And it'll probably look like a pretty dark looking painting. Painting, I make it sound like Bob Ross, but you know what I mean, it is a painting. We are drawing. Okay, where's the alleyway sketches here? So I guess we'll do... I guess the rough idea I had was just, there in the corner and there's some rubbish on the floor. We'll try and do some like rough concrete texture as well. I think I was gonna start about here, right? Gonna take back and forth a few times holding shift to do this, but I just want straight line. There we go. It is painting, not ashamed to call my work painting. Yeah. I feel like some people would nitpick and say, but you're not drawing something like scenery, like Bob Ross, but you know, it's painting, I guess. People paint on canvas, like other stuff as well. I think it's just because when I think painting on canvas, which I do sometimes, but very casually. I'm not an expert on canvas. I just like to do it sometimes because it's fun. Do traditional, but even digital, yeah. I haven't done a traditional art stream in a while. Might have to do that, one of those at some point. Just bring out the sketchbook, set up my webcam, and you guys can watch like a top-down view of what I'm drawing. I'll leave it like that, and then I'm just going to start painting the alleyway in. Yep, oh. And now with the background I can see I need to tidy up Sonic. That's fine. Another good reason to do this. Bit of clean up. Oh, okay, I must have, yeah, okay, I see what happened here. That should fix it. Oh, look at that. Sorry, I'm just pretty happy with how it's turning out. Let's see. I think that's clean. Alright, I think the layer is clean now. It's clean! Now to get back to what I was doing on the background. Let's see. I'm trying to find my mouse across all these monitors. There we go. Cool. probably other ways to do this, but I don't really do a lot of background design. I'm not really a background artist, but it's good to experiment sometimes, isn't it? No, that's way too purple. I don't know why it looked like it on the other screen. There we go. Yeah, do that one. No, I didn't need to do that. That's better. Yeah, fragment. When we fragment it, it looks more like actual kind of concrete. Cool. There we go. Just fragmenting it, getting a little bit of texture, so it actually looks like it's like old concrete kind of thing. This is actually a trick, fun fact guys, this is actually a trick that they use in animated TV shows. I won't say every show, but a lot of them do this. In particular, a lot of shows like the original Ben 10, and what other show was I watching recently that does it? I guess like Lilo and Stitch and stuff like that, where you have the backgrounds that are either hand painted or use a lot of noise grain to help break up the subject, so that the character stands out a bit more, so they don't completely blend in. Because like obviously Sonic and Shadow are the subject here, they're the characters running around, and you want to like mute the colours in the background a little bit, and pretty common to use noise, like a noise grain or some kind of a brushy texture, just to break it up a little bit. Oops, all out. I don't know, it's just cool that all those tricks that I saw them do, I'm now doing them. It's fun stuff. It looks like a frame out of a non-existent Sonic cartoon. I've got plenty of them. Yeah, cool. Alright, now I think what's missing is there needs to be some shading, so that Sonic and Shadow don't just sit there. Kind of like how Sonic's got a bit of like roughness where his feet are. I just need to add some of that in now. Get a pencil. Okay. Something like that. And probably some more shading. We need like some kind of a drop shadow for the characters. I know that there is a drop shadow feature in Photoshop, but I think it needs to be a bit more natural looking. Okay. Get start. Software runner, there we go. Bit of a motion blur maybe? Sure. And I guess some other little details. Or we have little bits of rubbish scattered around or something. No. and little rocks and stuff, I don't know. Watch some yucky sludgy stuff. Little puddles, like a dirty water and sludge and stuff like that. Cool. What am I doing? Why did it do this? All I'm doing is typing. Oh, I hate when it tabs out like this. Where did all my tabs go? I don't know what it's done. I guess you guys can't see it, but I think we're just gonna save my project and I'm gonna quickly restart Photoshop. There we go. Trying to rename this layer, but right, let's see. To figure out the rough shape of what one of these little floating robots would be like. I guess we could do a badnik, but I was thinking more like Sonic movie stuff. Yeah, like the egg drones. Okay, yep, that's what we're looking for. I need to figure out where all these robot shadows go. It's gonna be a bit... I figured I was gonna have 2 or 3 robots like hovering over them to kind of signify that they're coming for them. And just add another robot. Because from behind you literally just see a circle and then I guess just the open wings for the little rockets it has. I just realised I'm muted. Yeah, so I'll take any feedback if there's anything I need to add, but I think I'm happy with it. Got like the gingy kind of, I don't really know if it implies the robots too well, it's a bit hard to convey that, but I was trying to go for like the shadows hovering over of the robots. Should we draw some, did they have lasers, these robots? Like laser pointers? That might be too much. I think that's going to detract too much from the characters because you're just going to be staring at glowing lasers instead of Sonic and Shadow. And then we've added a bit of a vignette as well to kind of add to the dinginess that they're surrounded. I don't know, maybe Sonic's still too bright for the final image, but at the same time it's Sonic, you know, like he's the good guy. We'll just try and add a little bit of blend to him. Just kind of tone him down a little bit. It's a pretty tough situation to be in. Something like that. Might tone him down a little bit. He's still too bright. Like that. Guess it tones him down a little bit. It just makes him look a little bit dirty too, like he's had a bit of a fight. What do you think? I think I'm just gonna, yeah, sign my project. I think I'm pretty much done with it. And maybe I'll have a think about it if there's anything else I need to add later on. Sometimes it's like that. You need to kind of think about it. If there's any little fixes I need to do later. Today's date. So 12th. I think this project well done, fantastic. So, in combination, this would have taken me about 6 or 7 hours. I will have this all archived in VOD form for people to watch at a later date. And I'll have it all combined together because I know it's taken me 2 streams to do it, just due to time constraints, but I'm glad we're able to get it done. And as always, it's good to kind of give yourself a bit of time to mull over your drawings, even if you're finished with it. I like to give myself a day or 2 to think about it if I'm happy with it. And if I have to go back in, change a little thing here and there, I can fix it. So, in terms of working with deadlines, it's always good to give yourself enough time to finish it, be happy with it. If you need to make any changes, make the changes. And then you're not worried about kind of rushing last minute, oh I forgot to do this. So yeah. I would like to do some other kind of drawing soon, stuff that's a little less fan art focused, but I'm very happy to have accomplished this today, and it's my little homage to the Sonic 3 movie, but I wanted to keep the drawing spoiler free, so hope you guys like it. I'll take the opportunity to say go check out my social media if you'd like to see the other stuff I have drawn, the other things I do in both realms of art and retro games and stuff. But yeah, I'll be uploading this to Instagram soon.